climate change refers to long-term shifts in the Earth's climate, including temperature, precipitation, and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle. But since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to burning fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas. Deforestation and climate change are altering the rainforest's ability to soak up carbon. Significant parts of the world's largest tropical forest have started to emit more CO2 than they absorb. The Southeast is worst affected with higher rates of tree loss and an increasing number of fires. Temperatures there have risen by 3 times the global average during the hottest months. Greenhouse gases trap heat from the sun, causing the Earth's temperature to rise. Greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, water vapor, methane, and nitrous oxide, absorb and emit heat in the Earth's atmosphere, which causes the planet's temperature to rise. This is known as the greenhouse effect. Warming is leading to changes in weather patterns, sea levels, and ecosystems. Sea level rise. As the Earth warms, the polar ice caps and glaciers are melting, causing sea levels to rise. Sea level rise can lead to coastal flooding, erosion, and saltwater intrusion into freshwater systems. Changes in weather patterns. Warmer temperatures can lead to more intense and frequent heat waves, droughts, and heavy precipitation events. These changes can have serious consequences for agriculture, water resources, and human health. Changes in ecosystems. Warming temperatures can cause changes in the distribution and abundance of plants and animals. This can lead to changes in the structure and function of ecosystems, such as shifts in the timing of seasonal events, changes in the distribution of species, and the loss of biodiversity. The March 2022 global surface temperature departure was the 5th highest for March in the 143-year record at 0.95 degrees Celsius. The main cause of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels, which releases greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, into the atmosphere. Factories emit CO2 through the burning of coal, natural gas, and oil, to generate electricity and power industrial processes. Carbon capture and storage (CCS) can be used to reduce emissions from industrial processes. CCS involves capturing CO2 emissions before they are released into the atmosphere and then storing them in underground reservoirs. Some efficiency measures to avoid climate change. Transportation, encouraging the use of public transportation, biking, and walking, and the adoption of electric and hybrid vehicles can reduce emissions from the transportation sector. Promoting ecological industry, agriculture, fishing and livestock farming, food sustainability, responsible consumption and the 3 Rs rule: reduce, reuse, recycle. Waste management, implementing a circular economy in waste management, where waste is reduced, reused and recycled, can significantly reduce the need for new materials and products and decrease emissions. By taxing the use of fossil fuels and CO2 emissions markets, and implementing sustainable agricultural and forestry practices can help to reduce emissions and sequester carbon in the soil and vegetation. Investigating and developing innovative solutions to prevent and manage natural catastrophes.
The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, is a body of scientists that assesses the science related to climate change. Recently, NASA scientists, as well as international scientists, determined carbon dioxide emissions were the highest on record in 2022. They study Earth's climate and how it changes in a variety of different ways, using satellite, instrumental, historical, and environmental records. NASA also identified some super-emitters of methane, another powerful greenhouse gas, using the Earth's Surface Mineral Dust Source Investigation instrument that launched to the International Space Station last year. The instrument is a remote sensing instrument that is designed to measure the composition and amount of mineral dust in the atmosphere. EMIT is typically mounted on aircraft or satellites and is used to study the sources, transport, and impacts of mineral dust on the Earth's climate and ecosystems. It has also been used to detect mineral dust emissions from mining and industrial activities.